high-performance vehicle designed specifically for individuals seeking the ultimate driving experience is the BMW M4. Thanks to the legendary twin-turbo inline-six motor's spectacular performance and agile handling, it has been a favorite among American purchasers. BMW has been able to further enhance the vehicle with the introduction of the 2023 BMW M4, which is a part of the second generation of the design. This 2023 model introduces the CSL trim, which includes numerous performance, suspension, and brake improvements. So let's take a look at 10 things you need to know before buying the 2023 BMW M4. The 3.0-liter twin-turbo inline-six motor under the hood of the M4 is derived from the B58 motor, which is the BMW's modular engine and is one of the torquiest and smoothest engines offered at this price point. Producing 473 horsepower and 406 pound-feet of torque, the motor feels energetic from as low as 2,000 revolutions per minute and screams to the red line. The 6-speed manual is a joy to use with its slick and precise gear shifts and is the only segment offering a stick. However, you could also go with the more powerful competition trim offering 503 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque, which can do the 0 to 60 miles per hour run in just 3.5 seconds. The sports car looks and performance of the M4 will make people believe that it will be a handful while commuting. However, the ride quality is more comfortable than many would imagine. The base M4, which comes with the 18-inch front and 19 rear wheels, was more supple to ride in than the Mercedes-AMG C63 and Audi RS5. The slow-speed ride is adequately comfortable, with only the bigger potholes transmitted to the cabin. Even then, it doesn't jostle the passengers too much. However, as the speed increases on the highway, the ride remains almost flat. In comparison, even though the competition and CSL trims will not set any comfort benchmarks, it is quite manageable. Nevertheless, we would prefer the base coupe or convertible trims if you intend to make the M4 your daily driver. The M handles braking integrated 15-inch rotors at the front and 14.6 at the rear with a 6-piston front and 1-piston rear caliper. The braking performance is top-notch, and the initial bite is easily one of the best in the segment. The brake pedal offers excellent progression, and the automatic transmission does aggressive downshifts to anchor down easily. If you want even better braking performance, the M4 can also be had with the optional carbon ceramic brakes and larger 15.7-inch front rotors. It offers a superior braking feel and feedback, and the brake fade was almost non-existent even after prolonged brake use. However, it is going to be an expensive optional extra. The controversial front-end design will be a deal-breaker to many of the gearheads out there. However, the M4 still turns heads when out on the streets. The unique-looking LED headlights with LED DRLs, multiple air vents, and the massive grille with black inserts give this car the character it deserves, and the best-in-class width helps it to stand out. We are also a huge fan of the convertible version of the M4, which can be had for a starting price of $86,500 and the 13 exterior color palettes and multiple optional 19-inch and 20 alloy wheels. The optional exterior features like the M Shadowline lights, moonroof, adaptive headlights with laser light, and M carbon exterior give it a more sporty appeal. The side profile and rear end see no changes from the outgoing model, with sharp character lines, fender vents with M badging, carbon fiber elements, quad exhaust, and LED taillights. Fuel efficiency will be one of the last criteria enthusiasts would look at before getting a sports car that is made to set the racetracks on fire. However, we were pleasantly surprised with the fuel efficiency offered by the M4, which comes with the legendary 3.0-liter twin-turbocharged inline-six motor under the hood. The base coupe version with a 6-speed manual could do 16 miles per gallon in the city and 23 miles per gallon on the highway. However, the competition trim with the xDrive system offered a slightly lower highway gas mileage of 22 miles per gallon. The fuel efficiency decreases even further if you go all in and get the brand new CSL trim. However, the official numbers haven't been revealed by EPA yet. Since the 2023 BMW M4 is a performance car that costs more than $70,000, it hasn't been crash tested by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and Insurance Institute for Highway Safety yet. Even the outgoing 2022 model hasn't been crash tested. However, solid build due to aluminum and carbon fiber construction coupled with a long list of standard features makes it a choice that is hard to resist in the segment. The standard driver assistance features offered with the M4 include blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, lane departure warning, lane keeping assist, front and rear parking sensors, and a driver monitoring system. However, we would also recommend you to get the optional driving assistance professional package and parking assistance professional package for the added safety they provide. As a fan of the brilliant iDrive infotainment system that came in the 2022 M4, we are happy to report that this system comes with no changes in this 2023 model. The 12.3-inch touchscreen display is sharp and bright, and the touch sensitivity and interface are next to none. The entertainment and connectivity features like wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, Sirius XM radio, navigation, Bluetooth, voice recognition, and 16-speaker Harman Kardon audio system are standard. The audio quality sees no compromises and feels like something that comes in a car that costs more than $100,000. Even though the BMW M4 is a 4-seater sports car, it will only be comfortable for the driver and the front seat passenger. Coming as a 2-door coupe or convertible, the front seats are top-notch with soft leather upholstery, best-in-class underthigh and lower back support, and all the required features like heating, ventilation, and powered support. The headroom and legroom are better than many of the rivals, and getting in and out will not be a tedious task. We also love the brilliant ergonomics and the soft touch materials all around. Even though the rear seat will not be very comfortable for taller folks, it turned out to be better than the M3. The trunk capacity of 15.3 cubic feet is decent. The only significant change to the M4 is the arrival of the CSL trim to the lineup. The CSL trim turned out to be the most potent trim of the lineup, with a whopping 543 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque produced from the same 3.0-liter twin-turbo inline-6 mated to the 8-speed automatic transmission. It only comes in the rear-wheel drive drivetrain configuration and gets upgraded suspension and better brakes. Even though the motor remains identical to the regular M4, this same motor gets many upgrades in the form of arc-sprayed iron coating on cylinder bores, 3D printed cylinder heads, and forged crankshaft. It is about 240 pounds lighter, resulting from many carbon fiber bits and the lack of a rear seat. The independent front and rear suspension with coil springs are tuned to the stiffer side, and the chassis is well engineered, and both of these make the M4 an excellent handler on the B-roads and racetracks. The limited slip differential is offered for all the trims, and the xDrive all-wheel drive system ensures that you are always in control of this sports car. If you are in search of even superior handling and driving dynamics, the M4 CSL will fit the bill perfectly. The tweaked suspension system with lower ride height and center of gravity means that the car sticks to the road like a leech. There is a 10-stage traction control system, and the steering is razor sharp and direct. The understeer is well controlled, and the car offers a regulated oversteer character, putting a smile on the driver's face.